everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I couldn't help myself. I saw the PDF available and yeah, I couldn't help myself. And this is Hanna Lynn's new book. I think it's only available as a PDF at the moment, but that means that it's really coming soon to Amazon. And she does an artist edition as well on really nice paper, and it's spiral bound, which I might do with this because I've got a machine that I can do it myself, so we'll see. But this is Fierce and Fantasy face liner and grayscale. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Fierce and fantasy face line art and grayscale. Now, I've printed out the grayscale versions, but I will quickly show you. I don't want to obviously show you too much because I could get told off, but they are line art versions as well. But this is the first time that I believe that we've actually seen grayscale versions of Hannah's work. I know that she did a couple of testers over on Facebook, and I've got to admit, I love it. And as I was printing this off, I did notice that the current page that I'm doing in a Colouring Heaven magazine is in here. So even though it's a new and exclusive tattoo one, it's in here. So I'll show you that as we go on anyway. But like I said, I think I might spiral bind this myself. Spiral bind it. We shall see. But anyway, we'll start off with this one. And it looks like it's meant to be a mermaid. But I love the grayscale. I just think it adds a little extra. And the fact that she's offered it as a grayscale and line art as well is absolutely superb. We've got more of a steampunk one here. This one's, it reminds me almost like Victorian times, but she's got cupcakes and stuff in her hair. But that's the hairstyle, that's what it reminds me of anyway. So, and then we've got this one with the wolf. I love this one with the wolf hat. I think they really are lovely illustrations to colour. And I do like the fact as well, I've got them in PDF forms because I can do whatever I want with the backgrounds. Now, if you've watched me for any time at all, you'll know I don't like the Amazon printed paper. So I wouldn't have bought this as the book because I just wouldn't colour in it because I don't like the paper. So yeah, I love the fact that it's a PDF and I can make it into a book myself if I want to. So we've got a pirate one. Oh, that would be a lovely one for autumn. Hopefully we're coming out of that season and hopefully it's warming up a little bit. So one with the dragon. I've seen this sort of dragon before in her illustrations. This one I thought was adorable, but again it's more of an autumn winter. If you're a seasonal colourist, I mean, you can colour this all year round, but I think particularly this one is gorgeous. Now, in my eyes, I'd do that as the colour of a deer, the skin tone, everything. So look at the hair on her. I wish I had her hair. So she's in a sweet shop, she's got lollipop. And she's added all the shading as well to the hair, so it'll be super easy. A bit of marker over the top and a bit of pencil detail. Oh, I'm kicking myself now that I started this one sort of, even though I do like it in the magazine, because in this it's a grayscale, in the magazine it's line art, but I'll show you the difference anyway. So this is Queen of Fire, I think. She's got flames all here. How cute's this one? A little girl with a mushroom. I like colouring mushrooms. A vampire one. Beautiful straight hair. I wonder how long it took her to straighten that. Or if you was anything like me when I was a teenager in high school, you used to iron your hair on an ironing board. Yes, I think a lot of us did that. So another one with the dragon, so of course I'm going to love this one. And that hair will be really fun to colour as well. Another mermaid. It wouldn't be Hanna Lynn without a couple of mermaids. This one stuck out to me. For some reason it just reminds me of Game of Thrones. I don't know why. Or Vikings, even though I've never watched that, but a lot of people have told me to watch it, but that's what it reminds me of. Absolutely gorgeous. Another really adorable one, a little furry. I think that's so cute. You could make these really realistic as well. I mean, I probably couldn't, but you could. Snow Queen. Maybe you could base that off Elsa. Now I think there's 24 or 25 illustrations. Please don't quote me on that, it's one or the other. So this one's like, oh, so it's almost like Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? Like Drink Me, and then the clock. Yeah, it's Alice in Wonderland, that one. So this is the one that I have started. Well, I've done a part 1. I've not got around to doing a part 2 yet. I'm hoping later this evening I'll be able to film it. But you can see the difference. The grayscale is around the lily. Oh, there's no tattoo on this one. Spot the difference. So she's just added tattoos, hasn't she, for this issue. That's really interesting. I've not noticed any others that are in this issue. But I haven't been really paying close attention, but this one stuck out to me. Like, she's got dark makeup here, she's almost got drips coming from the eyes where there's nothing on here. The hair's shaded, there's shading in the water. So that's quite interesting that she added the tattoos for this one. So I use that one with all the books. I might actually pick one of these out and hang it up in my daughter's room. Maybe one of the furry ones, because she's got a woodlands theme. That deer one would go perfect. I might do that one. She's got a woodlands theme bedroom anyway. And that is Wicked Stepmother from Snow White. Am I saying that right? Am I thinking that right? Am I remembering right? I'm sure I am. Another really adorable furry. And look at the hair. The little twist in a cup of tea. With a couple of cubes of sugar and a cookie. I can't... Is it Medusa? Medusa, I want to say. I do want to say, yeah. It's lovely crisp lines as well. So it's still the same, you know, like your thick liner. It's not as thick as it used to be. But this is one of her older illustrations. It's not as thick as it used to be, but it's still thick liner, and you can definitely pick her artwork out over anyone else's. Another mermaid, so that's the 3rd one, but she's having a bubble bath. So it'll be fun to practice all your bubbles on that one. And then the very last one, I can't work out what this one's meant to be, because there's a storm brewing there. Is she like Queen of the Elements or something like that? But I absolutely love it. I did actually download this off the... It was cheaper to download it off Hanna Lynn's actual website. I think it was $9 something. So it was cheaper for me to do that than go through Etsy or wait for a physical copy, which I probably wouldn't have coloured in. I'm really naughty like that. I think I've got quite a few physical copies, and I've took the boots apart hoping to scan them, and they never scan just as right. I like the PDFs of Hanna Lynn's boots. If I could afford all of the artist editions, that would be another story. But yeah, I'm not going to say the name again. Do I have to say it again? I can't remember it, so I'm going to have to look on my phone. It is Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Face Line Art and Grayscale. So it was $9.95 that I paid for this, and I do believe that you can download it at least 5 times. So I've downloaded it to my phone. I'm going to download it to my laptop to save it there as well. But I absolutely adore it. Thank you again, Hannah, for always bringing out such beautiful work. Now I will, if she ever watches this, request... Oh, which one is it? Which one is it? It's the ones... it was on a store. Just give me 1 minute. It was on her store. There's one older book that I would like to request that she redid as a grayscale one, which is... Oh, there it is. It's Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures. That is up there with one of my favourite colouring books ever, actually. I couldn't afford to buy the artist edition, so I'd love to bring it out in this sort of style, which is more grayscale, easier colouring. So yeah, that's my wish. But anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. And I'll leave this I'll leave Hanna Lynn's website in the description, because it's just the shop on there, and she's got all the books and everything on there, so you can have a little nosy. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.